In this episode, we flew. Oh my gosh, that was incredible. That was something really incredible. We got to see Fremont Peak up close. We got to see the Cirque of the Towers, and we got to land on a beach of Boulder Lake, and it's something really amazing. Thank you Nathan for taking us for a ride, and we really appreciate you and your family. So thank you so much. Join us on this episode. You don't want to miss it. We are flying.
Our adventures with Nathan keep getting better and better. This time, he took us to the skies. Months ago, we had care for his dog, Cody. In return, Nathan gave us a gift so immense, so gorgeous, I will never forget it. It wasn't our first flight with him. The first time, we landed on Half Moon Lake and spun through the air above it. But this time, the season had changed. God was having fun with his brush, splashing fiery colors across the hills and valleys, painting Wyoming in autumn glory. We lifted off from Pinedale's little airport, the New Fork River gliding beside us. Nathan told me he had seen moose from this very spot, and sure enough, as we climbed into the sky, 5 of them appeared across the land. I managed a photo of one, while dogs rippled the water below, and a lone blue heron stood still in silence. The journey had just begun. From the river, we rose toward Fremont Lake and Half Moon Mountain, the same mountain we paraglided from last year. Every time I see it from home, I relive that memory, and now I was seeing it from a new perspective, higher, closer, grander. The light became the quiet narrator of our flight. First, it shimmered on Fremont Lake. Then, it revealed itself in full glory at Fremont Peak. To look upon it as the eagles do filled me with awe. The adrenaline surged through me. This mountain is an icon of Pinedale, and from above it, it felt almost too close, too sacred to describe. We pressed deeper into the Wind River Range toward Titcomb Basin and squared up. I had dreamed of this view since the day we arrived in Wyoming, and suddenly, there it was, opening like a prayer before my eyes. Behind Fremont Peak, Nathan showed me a glacier, massive, hidden, unexpected, and in the distance, I saw God painting peaks with golden light. I asked if we could chase it, and Nathan turned us that way. The terrain changed, rugged, yet distinct, and the light, oh the light, it was its own language of love. Everything it touched became holy. In these moments, I felt God's presence so close, as though He were whispering through the mountains themselves. At last, we reached the Cirque of the Towers. Light and shadow mingled in a way that pierced my heart. It was a place of wonder, where His creation overwhelms you, and all you can do is breathe in gratitude. From the Cirque, we glided towards Salt Lake, gazing back at the Wind River Range from afar. Our final stop was Boulder Lake. Nathan landed us softly on the sandbar, a place we had fished countless times, but never touched by air. Canada geese scattered as we arrived, and when we took off again, they rose with us, their wings beating in harmony with our flight. The light danced across the hills, and in that moment, I knew God was speaking directly to us. Connor waited on a hill nearby. We landed on a dirt road to switch.
Ew! Want to go for a ride? Join us!
Well, thank you so much. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was really awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, so you get in, you just walk across on this, you push on this, or you can grab up here, you can step on this. big. Yeah, we saw the circuit of towers too. Nice. Yes, sir.
And Nathan took him up next. His flight was completely different. Sharp turns, daring dives, playful spins across the sky. They skimmed so close to the water that the plane skipped across it, almost like a stone, tossed by God's own hand. Flying above Boulder Lake, above the dam and the creek he loves, Connor tasted a freedom that felt like stepping into a boyhood dream. It was as if they had borrowed the wings of an eagle for a moment, and the joy of it overflowed. Together, they returned at sunset, the sky ablaze, and touched down at the Pineville Airport. The perfect closing bears to an hymn written in the sky by God Himself.
But I told you, was it worth it? Oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. I'm gonna dream about it. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit my online store, guys. For this week, I have 7 windows of fall. It's up and it's only for this week. It's 7 photos and 7 prints. So you better grab one. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave a comment and a like. See you next week.